What's up, fam? If you've been following me for a while, you've definitely seen some changes recently. And if you haven't, well, that means you haven't been watching closely, or maybe this thing doesn't concern you. But anyway, that's okay. We're going to make a change, and also you're going to be more involved, and also I'm going to be more involved with your life, with how you think, with also how you interact with technology, and just interact with me. Anyway, I've just made a major upgrade in my content creation journey, and I've officially switched to the Sony Alpha A7IV as my main camera. And this is my main camera. It's the one shooting because I have no other camera. But anyway, now, before you think this is another tech flex, let me break it down. I've been shooting all my content, yes, all my content since 2023 with the Sony ZV-E10, the year before that, the Samsung S21, and also the year before that, the Nokia 6.2. The Sony ZV-E10 has been part of my life and also part of my ride or die, and honestly, it has served me well, but I guess when the time comes, it has reached and you need to bump up that level, so I think I reached that time. But then, here's the twist. Just as I am celebrating the major upgrade, Sony decides to pull a fast one. They dropped the FX2. Well, my hopes only waited, I think, for the Sony A7V, because yes, A7IV, A7V, it was due time, but then Sony. Anyway, the FX2 has the specs of the A7IV, so does this mean I should be disappointed? Should I cry? Should I say that I missed out? Hell to the no, 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 no. Anyway, this right here is the Sony A7IV, the beast that I've been dreaming of for the last 1.5 years. And this was my gold camera. The truth is, I earned this through consistency, through content, through your support. So shout out to everyone watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Yes, you're part of this win. And frankly speaking, producing a 2025 camera with the specs of the A7IV, which is like 5 years due, it's crazy affirming, right? And now that I've got it, let me tell you why I chose this camera and also how it's holding up the first few 2 months that I've had it in 2025. So in this next segment, I'll break it down. Why the A7IV matters in 2025 and does it still make sense? My top features and settings are used for content creation and just shooting, and whether you should also consider it too, especially the new models around the corner. So if you're a creator, a shooter, or just someone who loves talking camera tech, stick around, hit the like button, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here or if you haven't. And let's dive in. Also, just a quick pointer, this video is a little bit longer compared to my previous ones. I put some thought into this, so hitting the subscribe and the comment will mean the world to me. So don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. Alright, now let's talk why the A7IV matters and why also it was my best upgrade for the longest time. Now, the newer and faster menu system. If you've been using the previous Sony using the menu that is 1.0 version, you realize that menu is so hectic, no order or a proper naming scheme, and that makes it hard for a noob to memorize what was where, how did I get there, and also it's just chaos in that menu. However, the Sony A7IV has a new menu system and it's faster to access and also well labeled. Your intuition is the right guess. If you know a setting affects the video, well, definitely it's in the video section and it's very well named. Secondly, it's the full frame sensor, for me which it equals to a quality production and also a good feel of the cinematic quality, if-ish. First up, we're talking the 33 megapixel full frame sensor. Bro, coming from the Sony ZV-E10, the APS-C sensor with a 24 megapixel, which is also not bad. This feels like going from high school to the Premier League. And you'll instantly notice the difference in the dynamic range, the detail, and the dreamy bokeh. That is, if you pair it with the correct lenses. Everything just pops. For me, the debate between the crop sensor and the full frame sensor has been there for a while. I can't fully say that I understand that because I am not a camera nerd. But for me, this bump in the sensor, the megapixel, and also the camera, the ports and everything was much needed. For the previous years, I've been shooting in S-Log 2 because, well, the The Sony ZV-E10 Mark I was an 8-bit camera, and I love saturation. Well, not much, but there is color in the world, man. So just put color where color needs to be. And for the ZV-E10, in case you crank up the saturation, well, it broke up. So not well working for me. And also, talking of the quality, this camera shoots 4K 10-bit 4:2, which is a bump. And well, this was much needed, as I can tell you. This baby shoots 4K 10-bit 4:2 at 100 megabytes per second on the highest cap for me, since I don't have the CF Express card and the V90 card. The picture quality is a 4K downsampled from a 7K. Now, this basically means your colors will never be the same again. No banding, no straining, and also gaining the saturation of this is much smoother. The footage is easier to color grade, more flexible in post, and less likely to fall apart also when you're pushing it, trying to find the correct settings. I can now film on S-Log3 without stressing over color banding, and as you can see, the color depth and the color separation is quite good, quite clear, and you can pretty say the distinct that this is red and also coming from this side is the blue, so it's good. The autofocus on this thing is crazy. It's fast and also it's scary good. Although you can change the response nature of the sensor on fast, slow, but this one is good for now. I can walk in and out of frame, and the eye tracking locks in like it's got a mind of its own. Perfect for solo shooters who don't need someone to man on the camera, wondering whether am I in focus or am I not in focus. So for me, this is good. Coming from the Sony ZV-E10, the autofocus leap is real, although there is the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. If you're on a low budget, I think that is the best thing you can get. Go and check Joe Anel's video. He has the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II and it's good. For me, I think I needed an upgrade, not just in terms of numbers of the version, but this is way better. Another thing is the dual slots, the better build, and also an EVF. This is where it starts to feel like a pro setup. The dual card slots give me peace of mind, and when I'm in a serious shoot, I can record 2 cards at once, or separate the photo and the video files on a different card, just for easy access. And again, also you can do simultaneous recording, which is a win for backup recording. Plus the body feels more rugged, weather sealed, and it's built like it's meant for business. The button configuration for me honestly was a little bit confusing, since the ZV-E10 had less buttons, less wheels, and this one has custom button, custom wheels, more memory functions in picture and in video. I mean, what more could I ask for? A flip out screen, good battery, yes, definitely. I still get that flip out screen that we all love from the ZV-E series that tilts in whatever angle and in whatever direction. I get a more solid battery life. I'm no longer swapping batteries mid-shoot. I use the big FZ100 batteries, almost lasted me for a full day, not on a continuous shoot obviously, but this one can go from 2.5 to 4 hours on a continuous video recording depending with the setting that I am shooting with. I wanted a V-mount battery as a supplement for the outdoors, but my budget was not budgeting, so I got an NPF, which is good, and this one doubles the time of just the one battery that I am having, so I think I am good, I don't have to swap. The problem that I have noticed and I've seen people complain about, which was also a worry for me, is overheating. Well, as you have seen, the FX2 has everything of the A7IV, but the fan is good. Anyway, for me, I haven't experienced the overheating, so I think I'm good for now. And also there's a quick fix on the power settings, meaning you get a few extra minutes and a few time when the camera starts to heat up. The EVF was a win. I really got tired of trying to frame using the monitor, only trying to find out a miles away, really away from whatever I'm shooting. And also shooting under the sun was also hectic with the low quality LCDs by Sony. You understand if you're using them, but the experience was not worth it. So props to me and the AVF, so that is a win. Another thing is the InBody image stabilization. You need a gimbal? Not really. For running gun, this is a better option. The IBIS is way better, no crop unless I'm on active, which is a bummer. However, I have the DJI OP Mini, which now makes this better and enhances the movement much smoother and also makes it way better. I don't lose the crop. So this is the kind of stabilization I get on a camera without using the gimbal, the different modes. So to answer the big question, is the Sony Alpha A7 IV still worth it in 2025? Absolutely yes. I am 2 months deep into it, and my client and the audience feel like this is a win, and this is also a big leap for us. Even though with the drop of the FX2, which is a weird hybrid of the A7 IV, with just the hardware jump, I feel like the A7 IV still gives you the flagship features, and also it's the best. For me, it's not just about the gear, it's about what you do with it. The camera matched my vision, matched my growth, matched my needs, and also it was that time, man. It was that time. So yeah, I'm proud of this move. And if you're looking for the next level camera upgrade from the ZV-E10 or the S6400, this might be the one. Or if you're scared, just get the ZV-E10 Mark II. It's good and it's on a budget. It's friendly, yeah. So if you found this helpful, do me a favor, like the video, drop a comment. Let me know in the comment section what camera you're using or you're eyeing in 2025. And don't forget to subscribe because that is a win for me also.